What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another update with Pork Chop. This is attempt number 2 on this damn video. Attempt number 1, I got about 2 minutes in, and my iPhone decided to shut down on me and tell me that I'm out of storage, which I'm like, damn it. So I had to go back and delete some videos, and now I'm here. So, it is currently 9:32 p.m. on Tuesday night here in good old Amarillo, Texas. It's me, your boy, Colin Pork Chop, your BFF, like I always say. But anyway, just got off of working at Pizza Planet. Worked a 3-hour shift at Pizza Planet tonight, and only got stiffed once. And it sucked because we're doing this thing now where if somebody like requests us to leave the food at the door, then we just leave the food at the door, and we just put a big X in the signature column on the receipt. And usually what I do is I verify. So what I do is I drop the food off, and then I give them a call, and I'm like, hey, this is Colin, just giving you a heads up. I dropped your food off in the front porch. And usually, not every time, but usually they'll be like, oh, can you tip yourself? And I'm like, tip myself? I'm like thinking to myself, lady, if I could tip myself anytime somebody put a big fat 0 in that tip column, I would. You know, if they like put a 0, I'm like, you know what? I veto your 0. I'm going to put a $10 tip here because you pissed me off. I knew what she meant. That's just a joke. But I knew it. I'm like, yeah, just tell me what you want to put in the tip, and I'll put it there. And it's a trust thing. I wouldn't betray the customer's trust like that, like ever. But because I once knew a guy that actually got fired back in my Jimmy John's days of delivering. There was a guy that would actually, like, if he got stiffed on tips, he would put $1, or he'd put $2, sometimes $3, just depends. Until, like, he did it for a little bit, apparently, without us knowing. And then after a while, somebody eventually called up and complained, and like somebody's like, was there like a delivery charge, or did y'all charge double tax, or what happened? And they're like, no, what's up? I'm like, well, I got a $2 more than I had in my checkbook. I'm just double checking, yada yada. And then it turns out that he would go back and he would put his own tips in, which for him it was only $1 or $2. If it was a little bit more, he probably could have gotten in bigger trouble than just getting fired. But I wouldn't do that, man. There was a couple of times that I've contemplated doing that, but then I have a conscience. Dr. Dre and Eminem, they go back and forth on my shoulders, and eventually Dr. Dre is the voice of reason for me, so I usually just do what he tells me to do. For those of you that don't know, that's a guilty conscience reference. If you like Eminem, say keywords are chicka chicka slim shady. Those are the keywords today. But anyway, there you go, keywords. And this one lady stiffed me because I called her up and left the food on the front porch, and I even gave her a bucket. We have these giant mayonnaise buckets, and she ordered 5 drinks, so I just stuck all the drinks in the bucket and just placed the pizza on top of the bucket and called her. I was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that I left your food and your drinks on the front porch. And then she's like, oh, well, thanks. And I'm like, oh, you're welcome. And she's like, okay, bye. And then hung up on me. And of course I had to put a big fat 0 in that tip column and a big fat X on the signature column. And I'm like, ugh, X's and O's. I wish I felt better than this. So, because they haunt me. Another song reference. There we go. X's and O's, they haunt me. Anyway, so I only got stiffed once. I made a little less than I have been making. I think this is probably one of the worst nights I've had since I've been back. But it was still a good night. And they gave me my Wednesdays back for tomorrow. So I'm working 3 more days this week, which I am more than okay with, because things are really slow right now at the wholesaler, and I am actually making more money at Pizza Planet than I am at the wholesaler right now, and the wholesaler is my full-time job. Well, actually right now it's part-time because of the COVID-19, but I think, and I'm gonna have to agree with Donald Trump's tweet yesterday, which he just tweeted, light at the end of the tunnel. That's all he tweeted, light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm an optimist. I'm a glass half full kind of guy. I try to see things in a positive light. As my wife referred to me when we first met, I'm her rose-colored glasses boy. So I always try to see the positive in things and in people, and sometimes I'm cynical when it comes to the food establishment, but for the most part, I do have a positive outlook on life. But today, I had to run errands for the wholesaler, and I had to go to one of the grocery stores here in town to pick up a few items. And one of the items that I was requested to get, like if they have it, just get it. It's no big deal. But try to find toilet paper. So I'm like, okay. So I get to United Market Street, which is the big United here in town. And sure enough, they had a lot of toilet paper on the shelves. They had a lot, like at least, I saw at least like 8 or 9 Charmin, and I saw about 12 to 15 of the Cottonelle. So I grabbed a pack of the Cottonelle, and I was like, okay, badass. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, maybe these are like, this is a positive sign. This is a sign of the times that we're gonna get through this. We're almost, hopefully, through it. I see a lot of people taking these safety precautions and measures and everything. Like even Pizza Planet gave me a face mask that I had to wear until it broke. So I had this face mask, and about halfway through my shift, it snapped. I'm like, damn it! So they put a request in to make bigger face masks because it was hurting my ears. It was so tight, and it really didn't fit my face comfortably. So one of the managers, Amanda, texted our accounting slash business manager, and was like, hey, we need masks that fit the males more than the females, because the females, they fit just fine, but the males, they're a little too small, is pretty much what she texted our business manager. And so that happened. It broke. I can show you right now. A little strap right here, just it snapped. See, this side's fine, but look how small that is, guys. That doesn't fit. That doesn't fit comfortably. And yeah, it just snaps just right across that. And it's cool because I got actually accidentally got Toronto Huskies colors. I got turquoise and gray and white. So I was like, oh, that could be like Huskies colors. I thought I just saw somebody pull up for some reason, but it was a figment of my imagination. Let me put this up while I'm here. And so I believe, yeah, that it might be a positive omen, sign of the times that we're going to get through this. I don't know. Like I said, I like to be optimistic about these kind of things. But yeah, I was really happy to see that there was actually toilet paper on the shelves, and it's been weeks since I've actually seen toilet paper on the shelves in these grocery stores. I had to go to my grandmother to get toilet paper, for God's sake. So, I mean, yeah, definitely excited about that. I started something last night. This is something that I tried to do, I want to say about a year or two ago, but couldn't find the time. And I finally had to tell myself, oh, what a great time to do it now, because, you know, my hours got cut at work and I have a little bit of free time around the house. I started writing my Nightmare on Elm Street retrospective that I hope to have out in October for Halloween. I hope to have this out and you know, taken care of. Maybe I can do one a year or 2 a year, something like that, where I just go through the entire catalog of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, and eventually could work my way to Friday the 13th or Halloween or Saw or whatever. I'll leave that to y'all, because this is a poll that I had a while back, and you guys actually voted for Nightmare on Elm Street over Saw, Friday the 13th, and Halloween. So there you go. Those are my top 4 favorites. Is Nightmare on Elm Street, Saw, Halloween, Friday the 13th. Those are my top 4. So I started writing it, and it's going to be a little bit of a, obviously it's a retrospective, so it's going to be like history of the movie and the inspiration of the movie, how it did at the box office, the special effects, the acting, all that good stuff. It's just my take on the subject. And I'm only like a page and a half into it, and I haven't even tapped the surface of what I want to do with this thing. So it could be multiple parts. It could be just a long video. I don't know. It could be the longest video I've ever made for this channel. We're just going to have to wait and see where that goes. But if you guys are excited, question number 1 is, would you guys watch the Nightmare on Elm Street retrospective? Question number 2 is, if I told you that 2021 I might start doing food reviews again next year, would you guys be interested in watching the food reviews next year? I've tried to do it this year, but there's no way, no feasible way or time-wise that I can do it right now, especially with all these restaurants that are kind of, you know, drive-through only, and it takes a long time and everything like that. And, you know, we're going to have to, you know, pinch every penny that we can in this household to get by during this. And, yeah, so what do you guys think? 2021, hopefully, will be the year of the food reviews coming back. Again, would you guys be interested in watching that? That's question number 2. And question number 3 is, what's your favorite drink? It could be a soda, it could be liquor, it could be water, it could be whatever you want. What is your favorite drink and why? So there you go. You guys have the keywords. You have the 3 questions, and I can't wait to see y'all's responses. Chris invited me to do Friday the 13th tonight, but I think I'm going to have to pass, considering the fact that I do have to work at 7 a.m. So I'm going to have to break his little heart. So anyway, guys, thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. Please answer those questions. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And always remember, my little piglet's Collar Pork Chop loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys!